My name is Lexi, aka Deaf Child, and today I'm just going to talk about marketing for a bit and just kind of ramble about that. So, the first thing is a lot of people, they don't know how to actually run an ad. So a lot of people, they're setting up ads but not making any money. They're spending a lot but not having a good return on ad spend. Um, and so Depesh Mandalia, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but so he is a marketer. He is great. I'm gonna talk about a few of his ideas. So he does a 4-week plan for running ads, and he has what he calls graduation testing. And I think it's really important because a lot of people, their biggest mistake when running ads is they're spending money to reach bottom funnel ads, but those are people who they don't know who they are, so they don't buy from them because they don't know who they are, right? um so So he has a 4 level plan for running ads for basically reaching a cold, a warm, and a hot audience. And what this does is segment your community so you're not sending the same message to everybody. And that's because not everybody wants to hear from you. Not everybody is going to buy from you. And so what breaking down your audience into different campaigns does is put your money in different places so you're not spending money to tell people something they already know. So a lot of people, they don't know what to do to fix an ad if it's not working. Um, and I think from there, Common Thread Collective or your admission co has a lot of great resources. Let's see. Someone wants to join the live. I'm going to decline because I'm sorry. I'm going to decline because I don't know who you are. And yesterday I had someone join the live. I didn't know who they were and they wanted to battle, and I don't do that. So if you want to come up and actually talk with me, put it in the comments and I will let you up. But if you're just trying to battle, I don't do that. Okay, so back to marketing. And thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. I literally woke up and I just kind of did this thing. So I just, I'm a mess, but it's fine. Okay, so Common Thread Collective, they have a formula, and it's what they do, their whole idea is your money, your profit equals your conversion rate times your average order value times your visitors. So your traffic, right? And so what this tells you is how to fit your ads, okay? Because, so cost per impressions is how many people are viewing your ads. Hey, Rochelle, I'm just talking about marketing today. So, cost per impression is how many people are viewing your ads. And what this tells you, the difference between how many people are viewing your ads versus how many people click, what that tells you is how aligned your ad is with the audience and if people are interested in what you're doing. Your average order value tells you how much people are spending money with you. And this, like if you're trying to work on, I did this, I meant to do this, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's fine. So if you're trying to work on, oh, I'm sorry, that, I don't know what language that comment is in. I speak English and I can use some pigeon signed English, but yo sé un poquito español, pero es muy malo, muy malo. Pero yeah, see, I know English. All the people speaking Spanish are like, bitch, I don't know Spanish. Anywho, but so your conversion rate is going to tell you how many people are buying once they click. And the reason clicks are important is because that's how you often can pay for reaching like certain people. Your cost per impression, you know, so if something is wrong with that, how do you fix it, right? So when it comes to your call to action, if not enough people are following through, that's where you can usually just work on your creative and the user experience and, you know, things like that, maybe the wording. But with average order value, if people are not buying, like if you can't even get a 1% conversion rate, hi Ariel, I'm just talking about marketing. If no one's buying your product, then you might need to work on it. If you have any questions about marketing, I'm happy to, you know, answer that. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're having a good day at work. How are you today? Thank you for watching, even if it's just for a second. That means a lot to me. I am just trying to do lives, you know, every day right now just to practice because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm like, okay, we are practicing, we're improving, you know, things like that. Thank you for liking the live. But yeah, okay, so we're talking about what to fix if something is wrong with your marketing and you're not making money from your ads. How can you identify and fix the problem? So CTR, that means click-through rate. And if you're getting impressions but without clicks, meaning people are not acting on your ad, then you can usually fix the creative. And that can mean anything from the writing to the media, like it could be any of that. AOV, that stands for average order value. And that is when you increase the earnings from each sale. And from there, like if you want to make more money, sometimes you have to offer something else. Sometimes you can package what you have with something else to sell more of it. Things like that. There's just different ways you can increase that. And then CVR, that's conversion rate. And then CRO is conversion rate optimization. And that's when like you have traffic coming to your pages, but they're not buying. So then how do you fix that? So that is when you change what's on your landing page on your website to fix what's happening. You look at your analytics, you see where people are dropping off, and then you can change that. And then CPM is cost per 1,000 impressions. So that's for views, right? And that's how much you're spending to reach people. And so if you are getting impressions, but you're not getting clicks or sales, then your whole problem could be your entire ad account. This one is a bit harder to fix because it could be a lot. You have to go to work. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for taking like time out of your day, out of your work day to stop by. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, man. And if y'all have any questions, I'm here. I just want to help people with their marketing. I'm gonna keep rambling for a little bit. I prepared slides. So a lot of people, they don't know about, hi, how are you today? They don't know about marketing funnels. And so like the whole idea there is you have to send the right message to the right person at the right time. Hi, Atlantic Native. Nice to see you. And a lot of people, they're like, okay, well, how do you do that? Because, for example, say a musician releases a song, right? A lot of times they will put out the song, tell you to go buy it, and sometimes that's the only promotion that they ever do. But, so think of Flyana Boss. Why did they work, right? Because they steadily promote their stuff. They don't do a one and done. No. They're gonna keep posting. Their videos are very immersive, very attention grabbing, things like that. And they don't send the same message all the time. They do awareness content where some of their content is not, they don't ask you to buy anything. It's just about showing who they are, right? And then they have informational content pieces about what are they doing next and how can you find and follow them, right? And then they have that bottom funnel where they're doing ads for people and they're, making ads for their own art, right? So there's just a difference there. Like they don't, that's what makes them so much better than many other artists with their marketing, because they don't do the same, they have a style, so you have an expectation, but they're not making the exact same content over and over and over again. It's different, right? And so a lot of people, they think a top of funnel ad is going to make money, but it's not. Hi, Shafat. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Shafkat? I don't. I'm going to decline. If you want to come up, tell me in the comments and then request again if you just want to talk, because I don't do battles. So if you're just trying to battle, I don't do that. But let me know if you want to come up and just talk, then yeah, you can come up. But I declined because I don't do battles. So there's some different, like growth analysis strategies that you can use. And what that does is just thinking of different ways to reach out to new people in your market, and that can be with different products. It can be with different communities, or it can be both. And you can, or a combination of that. So there are different ways to grow using what you already have by reaching out to new people, and just thinking of new ways to grow your marketing and your ads. So yeah, hi, I do marketing. If you need any help with your marketing, please let me know. And I also have a loyalty program for my site. So if you're here, and you want points for showing up, like I do that, you know what I mean? Like for showing up. I signed help when I meant to sign show. I do that a lot, and that's part of language deprivation. Hi, Emma here. If you want me to accept, just type in the comments if you want to actually talk with me, because you can come up if you actually want to talk with me, but I don't do battles. So you don't need growth analysis all the time. It's not possible to grow all the time, you know? And so a lot of people, I say it's not possible to grow all the time. That could come out wrong. What I should say is, there's limited resources. So there's only so much growth you can do. There we go. That's better. I like that better. So when you're in a growth phase, that is when you want to basically improve your situation. So when you start a business, you're going to be growing. But there'll be times when you want stability. So with growth always comes problems. So that's why I say you're not always going to be growing, because there will be times where you need to focus on maintaining that stability. When you grow, it's to usually test something. That can be an idea, that could be a product, an offer, something you're doing. It could be a whole new business. So growth comes with testing. That could be with your return on ad spend too. It's often a lot. So how do you do that? With campaigns, with experiments, and with action items. That's how. It's simple. It's just project management. So PR. A lot of people, they get confusion about what PR actually does. They think, PR means sales, but it does not. So PR is literally only public relations. Okay? So, with that, it's just awareness. It's just, people finding out. And that can lead to sales, but it doesn't mean sales. So I think with clients, the biggest thing that I'm telling them is don't expect this to make you any money, because it's probably not going to. Okay, so that brings me here. So PR it's focused on awareness. So it can get to lead generation, but it's not the goal. Marketing, that can be awareness, So that's why PR is part of marketing. So marketing can mean awareness, but it can also mean lead acquisition. Growth is connecting marketing to sales. And an analysis means just looking at what's happening and paying attention so you can make decisions from there. So, I follow an inbound, I can't figure spell, ignore that, approach to marketing. What's up? I am just, over here, I'm kind of rambling about marketing today. If you have any questions, I'm here. So inbound marketing is, permission marketing. It's when you get consent. Oh, you know what? Bruh, I just remembered I did not fucking show up to that meeting yesterday. Dude, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening with my mind. We'll talk about that later, but shit's happening. Okay. So inbound marketing, it's all about thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Yeah. A lot of marketers, they have bad tactics. Like if you reach out to them on their website and you're not even trying to sign up for their email list, you're just trying to talk to them about another thing, right? They'll sign you up for their email list and you're like, bitch, I didn't fucking do that. So that's a common thing. So the whole idea with inbound marketing is all about getting, permission and, making sure people are informed of the choices that they're making. Video marketing right now, video is king. Video performs the best out of anything else because you're going to get the most views. And then the most views you get, the more actions you're going to take, and the more people are going to stay with you because of the mere endowment exposure theory, because of brand recognition and brand recall. And then with growth highlighting, that's just literally showing people what you're doing that is working, because then that makes them want to work with you too. This is probably a boring live that I'm doing, but I think it'll make a good little video for my YouTube later. So yeah, I've got some tips for managing marketing. I just signed music. I meant marketing. Oh yeah, recommendations for communicating with a marketing team to get the best results. Well, I'd say first is ask questions. If you don't know what's happening, a marketing agent's job is to explain that to you. So a lot of people, they tell me they know what I'm talking about, and then I find out later they had no clue. So how can you make an informed decision if you don't know what's happening? So ask questions to your marketer. In terms of identifying a marketer that is good or to communicate with them, every marketer has a different way that they like to work on their projects, but at the same time, our job as marketers is to work with our clients. So if you have a way of doing something, you can go find a marketer that will work with that. Because for example, I'm not going to make you as my client switch your website, right? From where it is, right? But if you go to the wrong marketer and they don't know how to work on your website, they might try to convince you to switch instead of just telling you they don't know. So, for example, if you find a marketer is trying to convince you to change things around and they cannot explain or give you a good reason why, and there's really no good reason why, or they're just making shit up, that's when I'm like, because really our job as a marketer is to work with your business, how you do things, and to make what works for you work for you. What I struggle with as a marketer is communicating. I don't communicate enough with my clients. And so that can be, if it's not good for you, that's not good for you. It's also about what works for you, because some people, they don't mind. They're like, fuck that. I don't want meetings. They're good with that. You know what I'm saying? Versus some people, they want more connection. And so it's also about what works for you and communicating that in advance. Like, I tell people before they work with me, I struggle with my mental health, but they stay with me because of the results, So it's about being upfront. Some people, they're like, that wouldn't work for me. I need stability. That's fine. So with communication, it's also about what you feel in your heart. Like, in your heart, do you feel something is sketchy? It is. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if the energy's off, it's about a relationship, It's just the same as any friendship or any dating. Like, if something feels off, it is. So, yeah, the topic can be difficult, but hi, Shoaib, I am so sorry if I did not say that right. I'm gonna decline because I don't put people up here that I don't know, but if you want to come up, put a comment. If you want to just talk to me, I don't battle. So if you want to battle, I don't do that. But yeah, man, marketing is just all about the 4 P's. I'm from Mississippi, so I got the 4 P's inside of me. I'm just kidding. That's fucking weird. IPPISSI. No, that's 4 S's, not P's, bro. I can't count. But 4 keys of marketing. So we got the product, we got the place, we got the promotion, and we've got the price. But with the offer, it's literally about matching the offer to the person. And I do that with BANT. Budget, authority, need, time. So when I talk to somebody, I ask them, what are they looking for? What are they trying to do? What's stopping them from getting there? And that way I can offer them something that they haven't already done before, that fixes what they're trying to do, that solves the problem that they have. Thank you. I appreciate you. And for price, you can set your price whatever the fuck it needs to be, and you just explain it, because you explain it with cost-based, market-based, and value-based pricing. So with cost-based pricing, that's just explaining all of the costs that went into making the offer. Market-based pricing, you just say, look, if you go anywhere else in the market, this is what you're going to pay for it. So it's just comparing your pricing to others. And then value-based pricing is when you are charging for the extra value someone gets that you provide that they can't get from anywhere else, or would be extremely hard for them to get. So if you are native, you can charge extra money for being native. That's, why? Income disparity, okay? And it's called fucking reparations. So yeah. So for example, and that's why, like, if you go to a music festival, that's why Rothbury Music Festival charged $60 fucking for a fucking case of water. Value-based pricing. I'm not saying be as unethical as those fucks with it, but I'm saying that's how they do it with the marketing, right? Yeah. So, but that's how luxury and high-end people justify their pricing. They tax on that value-based pricing. You know what I mean? And promotion, there's so many different ways to promote, and I've gone into a lot of paid advertising because of I don't want people to like lose their money. Oh, thank you for telling me those are great tips. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, dude, I've been going into paid advertising. There's a lot of free things you can do too, you know? Just posting on social media daily is free to do. And a lot of people, they post a few times about something and they don't make a sale, and then they don't keep posting because they don't think they're doing good. But the whole thing there is free strategies are going to have a 1% conversion rate typically, because you always target, right? When you're just posting, you're just shooting that shit. You're throwing spaghetti at the wall. You're seeing what sticks. So yeah, you're gonna have a 1% conversion rate, which means you gotta share that shit. You gotta get 100 people to click to your site, right? 100 people that go to your site, only one of those will actually buy. So that's why you need 10,000 people for a sale, and that's why ads charge in cost per thousands of impressions. Yeah. And then place is sometimes it can be a limitation on your offer. Like if you're a brick and mortar location, and you cannot deliver, then, you know, your place is your place. Like a restaurant, well, you could deliver, but not outside of town, you know? But then if you're like a retail, you could deliver, but you could deliver anywhere. So like place matters, but sometimes you don't get to choose the place. Sometimes place is just a matter of acknowledging where you're at, what you do. But the reason that is a key of, Side note, trying to learn the signs I make by copying me when I'm talking. Okay, so, well, if you do that, you should know, like, what I'm signing. So, I think that's a bad approach because sign language uses a different word order than English. So, you don't know if I'm signing a word that is English. That is what I'm saying that matches up. So my signs don't match up to what I'm saying. So we can talk about learning. I have I think I pinned it. I don't know if I pinned it, but it's on my profile. I made a video recently about how to learn sign language. And there's a free suggestion there, as well as a paid suggestion with a deaf person for that one-on-one meeting with Deaf Family Matters. Yeah, because I just want to make sure you learn right. So I sign what's called Pigeon Signed English. It's kind of like ASL, but it's a bit different. It uses signs from American Sign Language in a different word order. So that's like a whole different conversation. But yeah, I'm happy to help you. I feel like I'm good for conversation practice because hi, Multan. I'm so sorry if I did not say your name right. I don't battle. If you still want to come up, you totally can. If you just let me know in the comments if you just want to talk. Oh, no worries, Bohidi. I sidetrack myself all the time. Okay, so, at 1 o'clock on YouTube, I'm doing a video premiere from yesterday's live. So at 1 o'clock my time, oh, that's your time too. So in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna go on YouTube. I keep getting these requests. Hi, Sanu. I don't do battles. If you still want to come up, just let me know in the comments and I'll request you. I don't battle. If I just tell them I don't battle, they stop requesting. It's so funny. I'll be like, hi, try to say their name. I don't battle. The request goes away. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't talk about this one. I'm about to switch. Okay, so copywriting. A lot of people, they don't know how to write ads. And so, honestly, AI can be pretty good for writing ads, but only for like the specifics, you know? So say you're selling merch and you're selling products and you have to talk about the different colors and the different sizes and the different things your some shit comes in. That's annoying. That's tedious. That's boring. Your brain gets fried doing that. That's what I use AI for. I'll be like, AI, write me 10 different ads about 5 black t-shirts, 4 red t-shirts, 3 white t-shirts, you know, and then I will change that ad to fix what I need. That's what I use it for. I don't use AI to tell stories. I don't use AI to talk about my life and things like that because it takes the personality out of it. It takes the humanity out of it. And with all of that, like a good ad, you know, it's either going to tell a story, or you're going to solve an issue. You're going to, you know, appeal to like time or appeal to human emotions. Things like that will make good ads because those all connect to feelings, and feelings motivate people to act. And then a lot of times people will ask me like, how can I do marketing without risk? And, you know, so I just like to say there's no such thing. Like even free strategies, you're spending time, you know? So no matter what you do, you're going to spend time, you're going to spend money, you're going to spend resources to make certain things happen. And so that's why, like, I always say, like, there's no growth without risk. And then with like making a marketing plan, that's a lot. Like when I was an attorney, and I wasn't an attorney, when I worked for attorneys, thinking in 2 languages at the same time is hard, y'all. Okay, so I know I make like a lot of communication mistakes here, but that's fine. But marketing can have the same process that an attorney does whenever they are investigating your case. Um, so first there's like discovery, right? Like you go through shit, you do your due diligence. So like, why are you gonna be wasting money to reach out to people who don't want to reach out to you? So with discovery, it's all about finding out how would people or who would want to buy from you. So how the fuck you do that? Well, there's tools like SpyFu, Ahrefs, Crazy Egg, Google Keyword Planner. All of these tools, I'm burping, SEO tools, they will basically tell you how hard is it to get found for a word. They'll tell you what words are people looking for to find someone like you. You know, they'll tell you what type of people are looking for you. And from there, you use that information to make your ad strategy if you don't already have something else to go on. What I do for myself, I'm just my crazy ass self. You know what I mean? Like, I want to find value alignment with people. I don't want an echo chamber, but I want value alignment. And I think there's a difference. There's a fucking difference. For example, my attorney friend and I, she does not believe in defunding the police. I do. I believe defunding the police. I believe fuck those police. But you know why we are friends? Because she still believes Black Lives Matter. She still believes in police brutality. She still believes in she still understands racism. In fact, she understands racism more than me because she is a Southeast Asian woman. But, like, there's things, you know what I mean? Like, we are completely different. Hi! Yes, more. I'm on live. I've been talking about marketing today. I'm going to be on live for about 15 more minutes. How are you today? Do you want to come up? If anyone wants to come up that I know, you definitely can. It's these strangers. I don't know. I've just been like, I don't battle. It's kind of funny. I want to make like an ad about that. Like being on TikTok and then you're just like, I don't battle. I don't know. I'm being really loud. I'm going to wake up my roommate. Oh, you're going to come to New Orleans. Wait, we had a bad storm? Are you talking about us? It has been raining a lot lately. It was storming here. Okay, so with marketing, I was talking about due diligence. I was talking about SEO, finding your audience. And then from there, Mardi Gras Day. Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't doing anything for that day, but don't worry, you can come for St. Patty's if you want. There's still a lot of parades. You can get a cabbage thrown at your face. So yeah, the fucking whenever you do your keyword research first and all of that, and you have all of that discovery, the strategy writes itself because you have all the answers there. You just take those answers that work for you and put it into your strategy. And then you implement based on what's working for you. You take what works for you, you leave what doesn't. You don't show my chi-chis. That's actually in a lot of places, if you show your chi-chis, if you show your boobs in New Orleans, like the police see you, you're gonna get arrested for public indecency. Like, that's not actually a thing, okay? There's only specific parades that you can do that at. And that's on Bourbon Street, and it's like acceptable, and like downtown, like in specific areas that it's okay. Like, for the most part, if you're just like going around bashing everyone, you're going to jail. But there is also another level of nudity, if it's not sexualized, that is more acceptable here. And I'm good with that. I think there's a big difference between being sexual, like doing burlesque or doing boudoir, being intentionally sexual versus just fucking existing and having a body. Oh my god, I somehow have 3 invitations at once. I want all 3 of you guys to know I don't battle. I don't battle. If any of y'all want to still come up here, all 3 of them just dropped. Okay, so after you do that, you've implemented your idea. I'm not popular. These people just want to battle. That doesn't make me popular. So yeah, these fucking measurement. After you implement and you're figuring out what's working, you measure it. You use Google Analytics to set up your stuff and measure what's happening on your website. You use your post analytics from your social media, and you just measure what people are doing. You probably do that. I don't battle. So yeah, I'm gonna ramble on about 10 more minutes about marketing. I'm gonna put this video. It's gonna be on YouTube later. I just signed yesterday. Whatever. Fucking, I'm at that stage with my signing where when I'm just going a little too fast, I keep signing the wrong word, and then I know it's the wrong word, and then I'm not freaky. Oh my god. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about just some marketing basics, just the simple things, easy. So just developing an online presence, that's like a lot of people trying to make a business. You don't need a lot of followers, you really don't. But as long as you can be found, as long as you have an online presence and you are putting yourself out there every day with the right people, that's what matters. Um, and then knowing what makes you different, that's important for that value-based pricing. I'm just kidding. But knowing what makes you different, that's how you basically kind of convince people. It kind of is that overturn to any objection. Like anytime someone's like, why would I buy from you when I can go somewhere else? And you're just like, well, this is what makes me different. For example, I'm the only deaf-owned music marketing team in the United States that I know of. So there's that, you know what I mean? Like things like that. You know what makes you different than others. And then print marketing. So because digital marketing is free, oh hey Lana, how you doing? I'm just fucking talking about marketing right now. So because print marketing is free, not print, shit. Digital marketing is free, damn it. Fucking a lot of people they forget. They don't do the print because digital's free. But if you can invest in that, it complements. It comes really nice. It complements your digital marketing. It can bring people back to your digital marketing, keep them involved, and just be that physical reminder that keeps people with you. And then from there, just promoting a consistent brand image. And I think that's why like logos and brand elements are so important, because what it does is helps people remember who you are. And the more times someone is exposed to you, the more likely they are to buy. So, with brand recognition, that means when someone looks at you, they know who you are. But with brand recall, that means with brand recall, they don't have to look at you. They can know who you are without having to see you. And if someone recalls you, your first choice or you are last, If someone recalls you, like they're ready to go buy you. You know what I mean? Or they don't like you. But if someone just recognizes you, your second choice, that's who they buy when their first choice isn't available. And that's why like brand recognition, brand elements, brand loyalty is so important, because it keeps people buying. Boop. And then I don't like to go too into detail about individual customer information, because I think that's fucking creepy. But I like to use buyer personas as a way to think of who I am sending my message to in order to reach people like people I want to reach out to, And so from there, like you are going to be thinking like, so for example, age. If I'm running ads to a show, I have to think, does the venue have an age limitation? If so, then my ad is going to have an age limitation. Or what is my offer for? Is it for kids? Is it for adults? Is it for everybody? That matters. I'm still learning the right way to talk about gender, because for example, I don't like my site with my clothes on my site. I have men and women's clothes, but all clothes are for men and women. I left it up because I didn't know what else to put to describe the way the feminine clothes fit. I'm not decolonized enough to know what words to use, okay? I don't believe that clothes have a gender. Oh, shit. I don't believe that clothes have a gender. Things like that, So I know, like, in today's world, there can be things, but then when it comes to, like, period products, for example, that's still wrong because men can have periods, but fucking, on a level, marketing hasn't caught up with decolonizing because marketing is based on colonialism. Thank you, Mono. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good day too. Yeah. I haven't been joining other people's lives. I need to do that again. Sorry, I've been AWOL. So yeah, I'm still learning about decolonizing with gender and about applying that to marketing. But until I do decolonize, I have been using it in some levels. Hi, Molded by You. How you feeling today, Kiki? We're just talking about marketing. I'm gonna be on here about 5 more minutes because at 1 o'clock on YouTube, my live from yesterday is gonna be premiering. So I'm gonna go join the chat there in 5 minutes. If you have any questions about marketing, I am happy to answer those too. But yeah, I'm gonna just move on with a digital strategy framework. Hey. So this ties back into earlier I was talking about how marketing is a lot like being a lawyer. And that's because, like you are measuring, you're analyzing, you're defining your goals, and that's what I do. And that's what I help people do. So if you ever need this help for yourself, I have a pay what you want option, and you can go free if you need to, because I want to help people who need free help with marketing. I have free services. But you can pay me too. Please pay me. But you don't have but do your thing. I just want to help. So if y'all need help, let me know. And if you send anyone my way, I will pay you 30% of whatever they pay me. And that has terms. Do I accept crypto? I do not. Should I? I could. I don't yet. We'll talk. I might. Shit, I would. But, so with effective digital marketing, man, what I like about digital marketing compared to online marketing is you can measure with online marketing, you have to be paying attention and writing down about after every interaction that happens as it happens to measure what's happening. And that's called setting gauges. I just did an extra G there. I spelled gauges right and then somehow put an extra G. Fuck. But yeah, setting gauges. But when you do digital marketing, it does it all for you with analytics. But that's if you have your analytics set up. So a lot of people, they have websites, but they have no Google Analytics. Google Analytics is free. So if you have a website, Google Analytics is free. So is Google Search Console. So is Google Merchant Center, Google My Business Profile. These are all free things you can do to promote yourself. But yeah, putting all that out there. I talked a little bit about SEO keywords earlier with doing keyword research with those tools. So highly recommend that. I'm going to wrap this up because in a few minutes, I'm going to talk about email marketing real quick. So a lot of people, they don't use email marketing, and there's free email service providers you can use. Like HubSpot has a free tool, I believe. MailChimp, I believe, has a free option. And then a lot of websites, which are content management systems, some of those will have email marketing built in. So email marketing is a great way to get people interested because those are people who have already given you permission. to reach out to them. And so people who have given you permission to connect are way more interested in you than people who have not given you permission. So I just wanted to put that out there. And I also wanted to remind everybody, like, on my website, I have a loyalty program, and you get points for signing up and for joining and for coming to lives. So if you're coming to live events like Bohidi, you've been to 2 or 3 of my lives, I think. I think you've been to 3. If you were to sign up for the loyalty program, you'd get 30 points from that. And every 300 points, you get $30 off your order. Every 200 points, you get 25% off an item in the merch store. 100 points, you get 10% off an item in the merch store. So, if you're already coming, get some free shit. Fuck. You also get access to my Discord server. If you ever need help with marketing, you can ask me in Discord, and I'm there for you. My team will be there for you. Things like that, So I just want to promote. I just want to help. I want to offer free options, and I appreciate you guys so much for coming today. It really means a lot to me. Because, even if it's just for a second, just seeing, like, my friends pop by for a second is super nice. So thank you for coming. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go now because I have a YouTube video that's premiering. I appreciate you. I'm going to go for my YouTube video starting right now on YouTube at Deafchild, Aixon versus Lawfer. Yesterday's TikTok live is premiering now on YouTube. So I'm going to go there. So thank you, and I hope you have a good day.